If you didn't know, Google captures a lot of weird stuff on their little Google vans that they're sending around the world. And then of course, there's a lot of people like us that just really like maps, and they'll find all the really weird stuff. If someone's zooming into Italy, going near Rome, but not exactly, I'm always afraid whenever I see one of these videos because I don't know what they're gonna zoom into. It's gonna have something to do with pasta or Olive Garden. I don't know. Look at this crazy street that they have here. Oh! Got him! I think people have just become a lot more aware of the monumental events that is when the Google van passes by you. I need to have something just in my back pocket ready to go whenever I do see that Google van in real life. This man was just in shock. He didn't even have anything ready for it. He just couldn't believe it. He was gonna be famous. I need to start leaving my house more often. Frick Google. This was definitely a crop field made by the aliens. Aliens do not have a good opinion of Google, I guess. Probably because they keep revealing all the experimental drawings they're doing in the crop fields. I think this kid's got the right idea. If I ever see the Google van, I'm just gonna like throw myself off like a dozen stairs. Just try to capture a hilarious moment like this. Oh no, someone finally found it. The Nike missile launching site. Shoe sales just wasn't enough. Yo, if I was Reebok or Adidas right now, I'd be a little worried. Barack Obama. Fortnite Academy. And look, it's got good reviews. You think he's giving away any $19 Fortnite cards? I want it. Thank you, Google. If anything's gonna be blurred, it better be my gross ass legs. I don't want people to know that I've been skipping leg day for months now. Actually, I've been skipping whole body days. The infamous that street, this street, the other street. Didn't know this was actually in Canada though. It's zoomed out enough where we can see the Canada Post and Nova Scotia Trunk Highway. I should have known it was in Canada. I mean, they named one of their provinces Newfoundland. He found himself, bro. He found himself in the same shirt. What are the chances? And he was playing GeoGuessr too. It's not like he just opened up a Google page. If he was playing the game itself, he couldn't control this. I just love the way this one's phrased. House hunting in the UK and found this bloke biking with a chair. Seems happy though. They didn't blur out his legs. Disappointed in that. Kidnapping found in Sweden. I don't know if that's kidnapping if the person's dead. That's like tampering with evidence or something. A dog-shaped mountain found in Antarctica. I don't know, man. Looks more like a horse to me, but how do we know this isn't actually a giant dog or a horse? But they've been hiding it in all places Antarctica because nobody lives there. Except for the big red dog has passed away this weekend. Nice. Nice. Pregnant and just chilling with the homies. That's fantastic. Wow. Yes, the end of the world sign. I would enjoy that too. I enjoy this, that's for sure. This is the last thing you see before the apocalypse. Wait, so he is a van? And then there is another van? The van changed colors? Oh, here it is. It's actually here still. That is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Where exactly is this? What's even weirder is you go one step up, boom, Transformers, and then but another step, you look back, and it's the old van again. Oh boy, a zoom into Best Korea. I think I have spent a lot of time actually zooming in on this place. I wish they had street view. Oh, nice. A camp. Nice little camp. 3.5 stars, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, they could probably, you know, boost that up a bit. Food was amazing. Atmosphere is great. Staff was consistently going above and beyond. Love the quality of the place. The employees were a bit mean and rough, but they make up for it. Wow, I'm gonna have to visit there sometime. Creepy face in Arizona. You can see the chin, the mouth, the nose, the eyes. Profile view. Again, just kind of revealing what the aliens were working on. Alien Bob Ross wasn't ready for you to show it just yet. That's why they don't like Google. Wow, someone actually found a flipped over police van in London. How did it flip over, first of all? Because there's nothing around it. I'm kind of confused. No way, the Google car got pulled over in Florida. How is this on there? Is it like a live feed? Did they just post it without even doing anything? I know that the blur thing is probably an algorithm, right? They probably can tell visually what license plate looked like and faces, so they just blur it automatically. Yeah, this van guy's probably out of a job. He lives in Florida. He'll be fine. Windmill transporting in... Oh, that is a windmill, isn't it? That's a huge windmill. Is it just this one guy? Doesn't look safe at all. Is this just the edge of it too? This guy's following really close behind, bro. You gotta slow down. The chances of being killed by an 8-year-old is low, but not impossible. This man somehow won the ultimate lottery. He was spotted in 2017 by not one Google van, but two. And it's actually in different states. This guy gets around, clearly. You know, I'm really thankful that Google does what they do, because if they didn't, we wouldn't be able to catch super rare breeds in their natural habitat. There's only a couple of these species left in the world, but they're just so majestic. We really need to save them. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? I like the perfect summary of whatever town this is you're zoomed in on. That guy with a stall making coconut and peanut pancakes. Ooh, that looked good. 8 ratings too, he's doing great. Okay, good. When the next time I'm in this area, I'm gonna stop by Kuala Lumpur. Boomers, technology is useless. It sucks. Technology captures this man moments before disaster. There's no way he made it out of that like the same person. I hope he's still around to reflect on his mistakes, though. I was being chased by a hobo. The Starbucks person helped me. I thanked them, but they told me I'd have to buy a coffee or they would give me to the hobo. 3 stars. There's just so much gold in this stuff. Whether it's in the map, the drawings, the ratings, the weird artistic things. I see the blur algorithm even knows the faces of horses. I wonder why they would do that. Like, I can only assume they're trying to hide something from us. Maybe like a horse-lion crossbreed experiment. Escaped prisoner found near a jail. Maybe he just got released. I don't know. I mean, I hope so. He's just chilling. Like, he doesn't care. So when you get released from prison, like, what do you have to wear? I feel like you would just probably leave like this, no? What in the Abbott and Costello is going on in Houston? Look at all these names. Right way, same way, this way, anyway, my way. I take back what I said about Canada. I apologize. I knew America would be just as bad. In the aftermath of a furry convention, I had no idea these dinosaurs were included in the furry ecosystem. Good to know, though. Don't urinate here, you fool. See, these are some wholesome gangsters. Tagging it up to help out the community overall. There's an innocent old granny out for a stroll. Wait, no. Yeah, she actually looks like she's straight out of a horror movie, to be honest. This scares me. Dipping sauces in Utah? Again, I've got so many questions. Is this where all of the dipping sauce comes that supplies the world? I mean, it makes sense to put them in their own massive dipping sauce containers. Again, another rare breed caught in its natural habitat. I believe this is an offshoot. It's a part of the same family as the one we saw from earlier. Bit thicker, I will say. Oh! How did that happen? But you know what? I don't even care. I enjoy this. What is happening in this image? There, I don't know, model photos, but honestly, that's the person you should be taking pictures of. That's true talent right there. Oh yes, the Western Union off the coast here, aquatic Western Union. I've been paddling around here for days in my dinghy and couldn't find the bloody place. I so wanted to be the first to write a review, but the location must be wrong. Thank you, Roberto. You deserve a crown king. Crash caught in the satellite images right before, is that moments before impact? They're probably too busy looking up at the Google satellite like, hey, look, we're gonna be on camera, guys. Spider-Man on the roof of Japan. This is not actually a person, though, is it? I mean, for all we know, that could be Deadpool. A Segway bus. They don't make many, but I've been wanting to get one of these. The way it stays balanced while it's driving, but just don't ever stop. As soon as you stop, it's gonna lean and cause some damage to the front or the back. I don't know. Oh, wow, an old stop sign for a road that no longer exists. You can see where it happened. Why would you not just take down the stop sign? You went through all the trouble planting the grass, doing everything, but you kept this shit? Excuse me? I need answers. Out of everything, this seems to be the one that I need the most answers for. Why? Please also don't tell me this was in Germany. Did he like to swim here back in the 30s? This was in Ohio, and the Hilter family settled the town in 1793, and actually holds claim to be the name Hilter over Adolf, according to the article. What? What? How? Some members of the family would be Dr. This can't be real. This can't be real. He was a doctor, so I guess he ended up doing good things, as well as with his cousin or family member, George Washington Hilter. I had no idea about the pioneers. I didn't even think that that name would be famous someplace else, honestly. George Hilter Jr. Claims that there was a lot of problems that happened during the 40s. Everyone was mad at them. But, I mean, honestly, how could you be mad? It's from the 1700s. Sadly, context doesn't matter anymore, so I think it's only a matter of time before they're gonna have to change it. Ohio was settled by... Okay, it would be Ohio too. Ooh, this was in Inner Mongolia, so there seems to be a thing with horses or something. I don't know why we've seen so many horses today. I'm just casually chilling up here on this rooftop before I trespass on this property. I don't know how this ended up happening. I hope this is just some sort of glitch in the Matrix, but what the hell is happening with all these planes? I'm confused. Luigi, no. Waluigi, might as well change it. He was a great man. What happened to Spider-Man? Could we have been seeing a storyline? We've seen Spider-Man multiple times here. Maybe he took a really bad fall. Never recovered after that, but he's still holding on. Big Pee Lake. We've seen a lot of the strange places, but I don't know if I remember this entirely. I'm assuming these places are still named it because of, like, historical purposes. They were probably named that 200, 300 years ago before it sounded weird to modern day language. But, you know, it's been named that for so long, you might as well keep it. Maybe it's named after, like, a really large Richard from back in the day. This actually would be a cool design. I would like a car like this. I don't know what I would use 2 wheels in the front for, but, well, 2 wheels to get 4 wheels in the front. Burnout time! This man's having a blast. Going Tokyo drift status. Seems like a lot of people have been getting into some really horrible accidents, and Google captures all of them in their beauty. In Croatia, they just chillin' out here. Just chillin'. Came to the wrong neighborhood, foo. Just south of the Green Island is, this place, but, you know, I know it doesn't seem like much. It has 9 5-star reviews, though. Ah, it's a spa. Again, I have to put this on the list of places to visit. All right, who's doing this? Who is doing this? Recently viewed? All right, we're gonna need to have a talk. I would like the coordinates for this place to definitely reprimand them and maybe provide a little bit of my own data to the research. Your GPS is wrong. This is not the way to this. Please make a U-turn. I would listen to that sign because whatever's going on back there, it looks haunted. There is no doubt in my mind something's gonna come out of that forest and probably oof you. I think it might be that. That's very strange. It's definitely gotta be that. This is what you'll see for your very last moments. Man, I feel like the Netherlands just flex on everyone with their design. Look at this. I mean, they're not only are they like defeating water, making crazy bridges, they're just putting cars on the side of walls now. They don't care over there. They got nothing better to do. Oh, so this is kind of a common occurrence for the Google van to be pulled over. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you have a bunch of cameras on the van, the cops are gonna want to know what's going on. Like, it does look like you're probably invading some privacy, possibly. Well, it looks like. I guess they kind of are. Someone found a A-10 fighter on Google Earth. This is, I feel like I shouldn't be showing this right now. Please, FBI agent, I didn't mean to. Okay, we've got a car turning. That doesn't look like a very safe vehicle to store whatever those crates are. Is it making a U-turn? Oh, are we approaching it? Are we gonna hit this guy? What are those things in there? Oh, all right. Did he not realize that his He's the way he's walking up. How would we have captured that, though? I'm assuming the Google car must have paused. He must have stopped when this guy was coming in. Dang, this Google driver did not give a frick. He just drove. Oh, he didn't drive over it. He's very close to. The look of defeat right there. This is actually kind of a beautiful picture. This looks like a painting or something. Bob Ross would have made this. Camera car hits donkey. Camera car. Where are we at? Is this looking like Australia or something? How did the donkey move? Why would it move in front of the van? Oh, he didn't even care. Oh, these Google van drivers are ruthless. I mean, all right, algorithms, whatever floats your boat. If you want to change the name of certain streets, I guess you have the right to do that. So in Britain a couple months ago, they tore this statue down and threw it into the water. And I mean, I'm glad we got an update just to let people know. It is closed indefinitely for now. Ah, yes, my favorite creek. This is actually the same creek that I was born into. I'm the most known person coming from this place. Just kind of curious how many of these species are left, honestly, because we've seen a lot. Maybe the population is slowly rising. Google Maps flattened this one house. Frick this house in particular. They didn't like it. I don't know if they caught it. Maybe they caught it doing weird things, to, you know, saying F Google. Proper Slavs spotted in Poland. I don't think so. Those heels are pretty high up. I've made that mistake several times, but clearly they are an American spy. Here's a Frankenstein monster in this field. I just wonder, like, when you're crafting this, why? Like, you don't know when Google's gonna update that photo, and you're not gonna be able to show anybody else on ground level. I guess with the drone, you could fly a drone up and show, like, hey, look at my thing. But this would take like 2 or 3 years to pay off, and then you have to keep it all organized. I just don't know if it's worth it. Russian city that disappeared in a few years. Wait, what? It's just water now? Or was that a glitch? What the hell? Oh, I see. It's not that they're not pointing out the fact that it's water, but that geographically it's just gone. What happened? What secrets is Putin keeping from us? Jack's wee bush. I need to go here and make some tea out of these leaves. This is the popular YouTuber Jack Sucks at Life. Is this from his GeoGuessr video? This GeoGuessr in real life? Witch accident found in Argentina. I guess this would make sense. It probably has some German ancestry. Didn't witches come from Germany? I actually don't know who made up witches. Germany just got a whole lot of weird mythics and legends, so I don't know. Bad driver in the Czech Republic. I don't know. It seems like a good driver to me. That's kind of an incredible feat right there. An airport runway named, wait for it, runway. I mean, I guess technically that's fine. If you want to be unoriginal, that's okay. Digitally erased person in hotel in Pyongyang, Best Korea. Now that is horrifying. There's a lot of questions I have about this. I'm extremely worried. And how do we even know they're digitally erased? Maybe they're hiding ghosts in North Korea? Is that why they're keeping everything so secretive? Boomer Lake Park. Boomer is actually a somewhat common name, so it's kind of funny to see all these different references to the word boomer. Shrek's had a rough time. After Shrek 5 didn't get made, it's just been rough for him. He's kind of spiraled downhill. This is giving me cat dog vibes. If this was a cat, that would be like realistic cat dog. Does anyone remember that cartoon? Ah, yes, the other place I was born and am very famous for. It's kind of hilarious to think the way this island was probably named. Just historically, they probably just decided to make a little journey out to an island they saw on the horizon, came there, saw it was shit, and they're like, well, let's just name it. There's no other word to describe this place but this. I feel like most islands would be just called that, to be honest, throughout history. An island full of only McDonald's and only Burger King. And what's interesting is it seems to be, well, no, the Burger Kings are slightly scattered. There's more McDonald's than Burger King. And if you really want something different, you gotta drive all the way to the other edge of the island to finally get you some KFC. That's not right. As always, big thanks to the patrons. I'm About a Nut, Zeffi, Thiccboi 3000, the Glen Council, BallinLikeStalin, Stormtrooper 501, Scotty from Marketing, Patrick C, Palantino 1013, Manny 74, Mac, M203 BrushEm, LuxembourgLover, FusionWolf, EpiNick, Elijah Senpai, Dalton D, AryanAfterHours, Anikyte, and Aaron F.